It's time to update your X1. We have a big update for you to walk through you this month. Today is January 24th. Last week, Thursday, January 19th, was a giant update to X1. X1 desktop, X1 online, everybody that uses X1. So, one, if you haven't already, please update your X1 and let me show you why. I'm going to bring up an ESX in X1 desktop here. And on the right side, you will see the actionable profile and our beautiful drawer with all the actionable alerts. Now, up here in the top section, there is a new button. What is the number one thing that users of the actionable profile, you all, have been asking for? Some kind of bulk bypass. The most popular request of, hey, instead of having to go to every single alert and click bypass and provide a reason, which, especially if you're at the end of your estimate and you just want to be done and get to a PDF report, this has been annoying. Sorry. I can proudly and happily announce we now have a form of bulk bypass. So you'll see up here in the top right, I can either click and it will automatically select all alerts that I have yet to bypass, or thankfully we have some options here. I can select all, I can select none by using this little drop down arrow here, or I can, for example, user select. So let's say I wanted to go through here and quickly just bypass, for example, these. Now note, if you select all or you use user select to select a few of these alerts that have not been bypassed yet, the place to bypass it is up here in the top right, right next to that box. So once I hit that, you'll see bypass verification. So this is the bypass note that would be automatically applied to every single one of these alerts that I have selected. So let's say bulk bypass select 5. All right. Are you sure you want to bypass? Yes. Now, when we go there, you'll note each one of these has a bypass reason, a bulk bypass select 5. Now, a couple things to know. So first off, great. It's like we don't spend enough time ourselves sometimes celebrating the big features and utilities. This is what everybody's been asking for. We're happy to have delivered a bulk bypass such that when you're done with your estimate and you've reviewed the alerts, you don't have to individually click each one and bypass it. You can just select all, bypass, get to your PDF, get done with your claim, keep moving. That's a big one. Some limitations to this new feature I want to highlight that we've already provided feedback to Verisk as to this needs to be better. I'm going to go ahead and select all here. I have all of my remaining alerts waiting to be bypassed. I'm going to bypass all here. Now, one thing that bugged me the first time that I was playing with this, note this tool to user select all, select none is now grayed out. You can't click it, you can't use it. So essentially, when you currently bypass all the alerts, if you accidentally bypassed an alert that you then want to unbypass, you cannot use the user select and unbypass up here. You would need to, for example, go to that individual alert, unclick bypass. It is no longer bypassed. And now you can, for example, select all, select user select again. This would essentially just select the one bypass that we manually, or one alert that we manually unbypassed. So no, we've seen that. It should go both ways. You should be able to select all bypass. You should be able to select all and unbypass. There are benefits to both, or even limiting users from not being able to unbypass a bunch of things at once by accident. But for the majority of the time, we should go both ways. So we already know, and we're working on that. But in the meantime, please start playing with the bulk bypass. As always, let us know what you like. Let us know what you don't like. We want to continue to work with Verisk to build the thing that you're excited to use every day. One other note. So I needed to highlight the biggest important stuff up front. Here's some other updates throughout the holidays in December and January. In December, we had 75 new actionable alerts that were added to the profile. Not pictured in this graphic. Well, Wednesday, January 18th, 179 new mitigation alerts were added to the profile. Those are across the WTR, TCR, and HMR categories. So we continue about every 2 weeks to add new alerts into the actionable profile that you're using every day across the 87 different categories of line items in Xactimate. Something that you're going to see more of. Cole continues to meet with people and get feedback in your account management calls. On the right side of this graphic, you'll see high impact highlights. We wanted to highlight some user suggestions. So We are actively writing alerts for the profile, but we know that there are alerts that do not exist yet that you want to use, that you want to see. Now is the perfect time to start taking that feedback from you guys and making it a reality. Next week, Cole will send out an email that'll give you an opportunity to tell us what alerts don't exist that you wish did. We are going to aggregate all of your ideas and then start developing the rules that make sense for all users of the actionable profile to be seen every day. So please keep that in mind when you make suggestions. This is not just for you and your team. Anything that we build that you have an idea for would apply to all users of the actionable profile. So if there's stuff that you're not seeing that you want to see, let us know. And if we think it's worth it, we're going to make it a reality. All right. That's the actionable profile update for January 2023. We made it to 2023. Congrats. The profile had a huge utility upgrade with this bulk bypass feature, allowing you to quickly get to the end of your estimate when you're done reviewing the live estimating guidance within the actionable profile. And we continue to add new alerts to level up your estimates every other week. If you have any questions, getinsights.org is our home base. Support at getinsights.org is our email address to reach out to us for anything. And I can't wait to bring you some more features and content in the next update. Thank you.